stay down.
What is it?
Really, guys?
Let's roll, Tom.
This is the Yagami Detective Agency. I run the place with the help of my partner, an ex-Yakuza named Kaito. I wish I could say keeping this place afloat was smooth, but the reality is, we'd be drowning if it weren't for the gigs we... It's not like we don't have the technology. But when street smarts fail...
Guess we can finally take a breather.
I wasn't I? Crazy how we ended up in our
After
line
seeing
of work.
us in action, who could blame him?
Yagami-san, everything okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, it's a long story. You were saying something about a big case?
Oh, yeah. Listen, man, you gotta come check out Yokohama. We've been getting jobs left and right down here. And if we can ace this case I've got lined up, we'll be the hottest detectives in town.
Oh yeah?
Hey, have some faith.
Just looking out for you, man.
Well, I do appreciate that.
Sure. When do you want us over?
Honestly, ASAP. We're based in Ijincho. Look for an office that says Yokohama 99 out front. That's us. The real question is, you free on such short notice?
Let me...
What's schedule? Outside of today's shit, we haven't had work in weeks.
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cut, smart guy.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Sugiura.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Man, this is gonna be so great. Oh, and
he'll be
Kaito-
there.
Sweet.
Sugiura said he'd give us the... Yokohama, though. Can't say I'm...
Same here.
But you know what? Kamurocho has been pretty tame lately. Maybe this is our chance to broaden our horizons.
Yokohama 99's cross streets. Aw, it's not even close to Chinatown. So much for us getting a decent meal on this strip, huh?
Well, then how about on the way home we take ourselves a little detour? Maybe.
Tsukumo's place is way out there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that. What is it? Yo, hold up a sec, Doc. Nonsense over there.
That's not what I said. What'd you call me?
What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason. You have one? It's a free country, isn't it?
Whoa! Hey! What gives? You just kicked my sign over!
Ah, that was the wind, man. A big old gust just came through, right?
Yeah, crazy. Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Agreed. So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Well, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
Do you have to ask?
So, anything else you want to accuse us of? I'd say you must be losing it, Pops.
Goddamn brats!
I got that one. He called us goddamn brats. You picking on high schoolers, man?
No, I just don't want you loitering in front of my store. That's all I said, okay? So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Damn, the camera on this thing is amazing, man. Your parents buy it for you?
Holy crap, he kicked Sakaki down.
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think? Let me see.
Hey! Give me my phone back!
You want it back? I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Asshole. You think you can fuck with us? We're gonna kick your ass!
Let's go!
For fuck's sake, these guys are monsters.
Yo, was that Aikido just now? Oh, Don't tell me you've been training it.
Just here. This came from one of those kids.
You really didn't have to. Those were students from Serio High. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of entitled brats.
They'd learned some manners the hard way in Kamurocho.
Well, we've got those kids wouldn't dare to.
So they're selective about their target.
Yes. I certainly hope not. Come to think of it, you're the only ones who've ever interviewed.
Yeah, but we might end up staying. For a while at least. Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 99? We were on our way there.
That's all right.
Sure.
If anything...
Oh, but before that, please take this with you. Consider it a...
Let's roll, Tom. Yokohama 99.
Whoa. Yo.
Ah, if it isn't the man of the hour, Yagami-shi.
Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
This guy. First he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office. Little shit.
You're still quick as a thief. Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
It was stealing.
Oh, come on. You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right? We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
The place is nice, though. It's kind of familiar, even.
It should be. You're our inspiration, Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal.
For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Let him go over what we know.
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting, too.
An agenda?
Just roll with it. Give him a chance. All the detective talk has made him go a little overboard. I'm sure it'll work itself out.
It's all good. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major upward trend with these kinds of cases. What do you think? Care to take a wild guess?
I'll give you a hint. It's not a problem you'd find in Kamurocho.
So, it's specific to Yokohama?
I know. It's gang warfare. The outfits running Chinatown are at each other's throats, and you guys sort out the aftermath.
Well, we did just hear about the Yokohama Liumang. They're a gang, right?
Yeah, the Yokohama Liu, whatever. But they're stirring up shit.
Actually, we haven't run into any gang-related activity at all. No, what we're dealing with isn't so conspicuous. I'll just tell you, it's bullying. Sometimes parents ask us for evidence to prove their child was bullied. Fairly often, they want these bullies taken to court immediately.
They'll also want to hold the schools accountable. But none of that happens without solid proof.
How old are these kids?
Most of them are in middle school. Research shows that boys at this leads to outbursts to assert Scientifically, this potent mix of impulses often manifests as bullying.
Yeah, I call that puberty.
But that would apply specifically to boys, right? You're getting cases with girls involved too, aren't you?
Ah, with girls, it's more likely rooted in oxytocin, a brain hormone that also has links to bullying. See, oxytocin fosters feelings of attachment, regardless of your gender. For instance, scientists have observed that a mother's oxytocin levels surge when looking at her child.
Then it's not always a bad thing, is what you're saying.
Indeed. Did you know it was oxytocin that enabled cooperation among our primitive ancestors? Ancient matriarchs were particularly vulnerable during childbirth, thus requiring communal. So you could kind of say the survival and reproduction of our species was largely oxytocin at work. After all, raising a child in the wilderness would have been impossible alone. However, this intense social need bore a dark side. Individuals who let's say there was a villager who, if that became the norm, nobody would work.
And by then, it'd be too late.
Precisely. That, primitive as it was, punishment equated to justice, and societies with a stricter sense of justice were the ones who endured in the long run. To put this into focus, these people are our direct ancestors.
So from a science perspective...
More like...
Hormones are...
I wouldn't chalk whether we're socially awkward or simply misunderstood. That's how it's been since time immemorial. The misfits of civilization are deserving of punishment all over...
Looks like you guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the book.
Makes sense.
Here's another fun fact. An act of betrayal also increases the human urge to... In those cases, the act, in other words, serving justice, can feel just as good as eating or having sex.
Sure. But that's where we have to draw the line. Justice can't be twisted into joy, or it stops...
Very perceptive, Yagami-shi.
So, back to reality. What's this big case that needs all the men?
Ah, yes. Our client is the chairman of a private school. He wants us... That said, he also requires us to be discreet.
How big is this school?
Let's see, there are 6 classes, so approximately 600 students.
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay... How about the two of you come join us? We could use the help. You guys are free until dinner. Oh, we already... The restaurant's name is Kyoinro. If you could meet us there...
You didn't have to do that.
Let's hit it. Too fast.
Great. What a waste.
Let's roll, Tom. I didn't mean to... You!
I wish you had. Really, guys?
Let's hit it. Doc, too fast.
Really, guys?
Let's roll, Tom. Joey?
Are you almost here, Yagami?
Actually, we're right out front.
Excellent. Just give the
Will
host
do.
mine.
Was this the same guy?
At this rate, he'll...
Without further ado, they are, without a doubt, the finest...
Ah, yes. Tsukumos, my name is Okuda. I'm the
Serio High.
Yeah, one's from...
something that...
We actually ran into some... There must have been 7, 8 of them.
Oh boy.
You bet your ass we didn't.
You mean there was an altercation?
Come on, pal. Why don't we...
Because that would...
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating...
Certainly. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. We continually ask ourselves, or if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, I believe the key is prevention.
And you're hiring...
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was, I visited your webpage, actually. At that moment,
Sounds like you walked right
In
out of
most situations we've dealt with, we knew who the... All we needed to do was get... But in this case, we don't even know...
Hence why...
So,
Of course. We're going to start, but this footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would otherwise go unnoticed. Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile...
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned...
Yes, but if one of these spy cams were as such, our pair of experts are intimately familiar...
damn.
This secret stays between... Do I have that correct?
you do. I believe the more people... At any rate, I'm glad to have such a...
So, Yagami-shi, if there's any...
Hey, good idea. You might learn a thing or two from watching the master at...
Way to put me on the spot, guys. Could you elaborate on why...
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud before it can grow any worse.
And it's not enough for the...
Unfortunate.
So, we did get...
Fine. Next time I...
Okuda-san, your first...
Yes.
Can you tell me...
It has poor...
You mean...
Not neither?
Wait.
Yes. Now, but the process...
If I can...
I would... But every... But all... However, that from what... But... That...
In the event...
Of course, we...
Wouldn't that mean that could lead to...
The teeth... That...
What if you...
You don't think...
But...
Hey, Chair... Isn't it? Nothing
Are
like...
you eating if you...
I think this...
I suppose...
That would be...
All
You
right.
really...
Hey, wait!
On that case...
So, how was that for your first day's work? I realize that meeting was a lot to take in, but the task at hand seems pretty...
Oh, yeah. What was that you said about using hidden cameras?
Tomorrow we'll be deciding where to put them. We don't have all that many, so you know. Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC...
What? You gonna make us wear uniforms?
Of course! As you may recall, only that we must therefore deceive both student and faculty.
Sounds like a plan to me. For now...
You've got a point there. In any case, try to make yourselves at home. Apologies.
Eugene sides.
I'm a night owl. If you want to close...
This sucks.
Yeah.
No way!
Nah.
Yagami-san.
Hey!
Yeah.
Huh? Huh?
Nah. Yeah.
Can you?
Gotcha. Yeah. Excuse me. No way. Hey.
Yep.
Oh, are you serious?
I owe you one.